And welcome back, everyone. It looks like a few people are watching this, and right now we've just concluded Chapter 4. So as soon as we talk with Barret, we'll begin Chapter 5. Before you advance to another chapter, it's always good just to check everything. And since Chadley's just in the corner, we'll check to make sure we've already checked in, within which we did at the end of our last video. And that's all we can do right now. So it looks like we're ready to go, and on to Chapter 5.
Alright, people. Mission starts the moment we board that train. You sure you ready for this?
Take it, we are ready, so let's go.
Do you think Biggs is on schedule?
All we can do is hope.
Today really gotta be the day, huh?
Ain't no stopping this train we're on, son. A lot of people risk their lives to get it rolling. Already put the word out, more's coming too. Shut them all down by today, or we shut another down for you. Ain't on us, not us. Play it cool.
The terrorist group Avalanche has issued another bomb threat. In response, we have raised the threat level and entered a state of heightened alert. All lines are currently experiencing delays. We anticipate that our arrival in Sector 4 will be later than scheduled.
The target's Mako Reactor 5. From the station, we take the back streets. Once we're inside the facility, it's the same deal as last time.
Head for Mako storage.
And then blow it all to hell. Let's do this one for Jesse and Wedge. They deserve it.
Yeah.
Sure.
I didn't think word would spread this fast. There's barely anyone on this train, and none of them look happy to be here.
Might stand out as a group. You two stay here.
Yeah, you might stand out as a group. I wonder if you'll stand out if you have a gigantic sword strapped to your back or a gun for an arm. But maybe that's beside the point.
Cloud,
The train will be passing an ID checkpoint shortly.
here comes the first hurdle.
Not much of one.
I know, but that doesn't mean I don't have butterflies in my stomach. Hey, would you mind keeping an eye on things the next car over? I'm worried there might be trouble.
Why's that?
Barrett's always on edge before missions, but you know he's a good guy underneath it all. The people on this train don't.
They'll be fine.
Maybe, but I won't be until I know for sure.
Be right back.
Thanks.
So, do you still support those terrorists? Avalanche is a blight on Midgar.
Huh?
Their bomb threat has thrown our offices into chaos, let alone the reactor itself. It's total insanity! But we won't lose heart. No! Everyone at Shinra agrees. The reactor will stay online.
Is that right?
What? You got a problem with that?
Do I have a problem with that? Oh, you can bet.
He doesn't.
Asshole.
You know you're better than that.
Dun, 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 dun.
Now let's see if he has anything else to
Why
say.
don't you go check on Tifa? Quit screwing around here.
Not quite yet.
I have nothing more to say to you and your friend. The Sector 4 offices got the worst of it. Everyone's panicking over there. Just leave me alone. Just leave me alone.
I guess we will. I think healing material will be the most abundant in this game, so that'll be the one material you will have more of
Just leave me alone.
anything else.
Go see how Tifa's doing. She needs you more than I do.
Well, note to self, don't argue with Shinra executives if you're trying to blow up one of their reactors.
Emergency ID scan in progress.
No way!
Emergency ID scan in progress. Unauthorized IDs detected. Threat level critical. Inspection and containment sweep initiated, commencing at the rear of the train.
Not good.
Get over here! Now!
Take care of them, Cloud.
On it.
Lockdown protocol. This train car will enter lockdown.
You have to get to the next car.
Get your car too! Want to survive this? Then move!
Cloud!
Lockdown protocol initiated. This train car will enter lockdown shortly.
Here it comes.
3 unauthorized passengers detected. Initiating inspection and detention protocol in corresponding car.
You have to get out of here!
What are you doing?
Trying to keep you alive.
But I work for Shinra. I'm the enemy.
I don't care. I don't want anyone to die. Please.
I'll look after the others.
My turn.
There's no end to them.
3 unauthorized passengers successfully contained neutralizing threat.
Looks like you're right, soldier boy.
Screw this. The station will be crawling with security. We gotta jump.
Screw that!
Need to slow the train down.
Sounds like a Biggs plan E.
All right, you ready?
Ready.
It's on you.
Let me handle this. Watch yourself.
I got this. Take the lead.
I got this.
Let's try assessing everything.
Taking over.
Okay, so lightning and wind.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Ha! You're up.
Hang back. Going in.
Let's just hit him with fire again.
It's on you.
All set.
Calling fire.
Feel the freeze.
My turn. Take the lead.
Okay, let's go. Give him your all. That's gotta be him.
Alright, now it's just time to kind of slow down, look for a few boxes. And it's right next to the old 80s and 90s supercomputers. It doesn't look like anything we really need right now. Although one more deadly dodge could probably help in the future. Yeah, let's go ahead and get it. Sit on the bench to make sure we regain our health. Also, it creates a mini save point. So if something happens to your game, you can always come back to that one point. Now's a good time to check all your materia and just see if anything's really maxed out, or it's a little early to rotate everything in and out. But if you can just try to get as much materia leveled up as you can, this will help you out so much more in the game. So instead of auto cure, I don't think we really need it right now. We'll put in the other lightning. This should help us just level up as much as we can.
Hey, thanks. For when we jump from the train, I mean.
No biggie. You're pretty light.
You always know what to say.
Well done, well done. I felt sure we had them, didn't you?
Sir!
Born survivors, these surats. Speaking of which, where's the third?
In custody, sir.
Return it to the wild.
Yes, sir. Right away.
I wonder who the bad guys are. One of the bad guys, I should say.
It's them! We have a visual on the target. Requesting Don't immediate overdo it.
I
assistance.
got this. Bring it!
And we'll use,
Watch yourself.
Let's do this.
use fire on this guy.
Together.
Okay, let's go. It's on you.
My turn. See ya.
Not so tough.
Try this. Now's our chance.
Seizing the opening.
Shit. Nothing to it.
Not so much right now, but be careful of enemies that explode right after you kill them. Later on in the chapters, well, it can be a little annoying and cause you to use a little bit extra potions.
He's close. Come on. There. Barret.
Tifa, could use some help here.
We're coming.
Make it quick. Should be some stairs over there.
We better hurry.
Yeah.
I've had it up to here with you damn robo bugs. I'm gonna rip off those spindly legs of yours one by one.
These must be the stairs.
I ain't going down without a fight.
That doesn't sound good.
Let's go.
Barret!
Great, give me a hand. Jump in the train.
Don't overdo it.
Let me handle it.
And it looks like there's one enemy we haven't scanned yet.
Good luck.
And it's human, so it's fire.
Take the lead.
Yeah, I'll do it. Don't stop now. Everyone's coming.
Hard and fast. Let's pour on the
Leave
tape.
it to me.
There.
Finish it.
You ain't gonna get it.
No escape.
Gotta look now, but it's about to get real. Don't stop till it's done.
That's that. Too late.
Oh, this calls for a song. Da 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 da.
That's gotta be the last of them, right?
Oh, who cares? We can take them. Now let's confirm our position and get back on mission. That reactor's waiting. Looks like it's gonna be Plan E.
Go on.
Plan A was if everything went off without a hitch. From the station, it would have been a straight shot to the reactor. Didn't work out, but we knew going in we had to have alternatives. Backup plans, in case we had to get off early. From closer in to further out, B, C, D, and so on.
Up to what?
To E.
Lucky us.
Yeah! You're damn right.
Anyway, we were riding the train between Sector 4 and the main pillar when we had to bail out. And we ended up on the adjacent line, which should take us to Reactor 5.
That's right. So for now, we follow the tracks. Not too far, though. Need to switch to a different route before we hit the station. Because you can bet your ass is gonna be crawling with security. All on high alert.
Let's move.
Our friends in Sector 5 marked the route, so don't worry about getting lost.
It's a straight shot to victory, people. All we gotta do is take it. You have nothing to worry about, sir. Preparations for the grand finale are proceeding without incident. I have the utmost confidence that everything will play out as you intended. Yes, of course. I will not fail you, sir.
Sir, analytics reports that the results fall within the admissible range. However, the casualty rate significantly exceeds previous projections.
Remind me what your job is. Is it to question the wisdom of your superiors and bemoan your personal hardships?
Sir?
Huh. Casualty rate. You think I care about the casualty rate? They're pawns in a greater game. If your stock runs low, then go round up more from Sector 3 or wherever else. Use your head and bring me solutions instead of problems for a change, yes?
Sir.
It is so hard to find good help these days. Which is why the President ought to count his blessings. What would he do without me?
Well, he'd probably find some other crazy lunatic to take his place. We should have done, or I should have done this before, but I checked to... I'm gonna trade ice from Barret with lightning with Tifa. I think this... And then I'm going to trade healing. You know, I'm just going to leave healing revival alone right now, because they're all going to be in the same party. Cloud and Barret, we can upgrade the weapons. But let's just go with magic. It really doesn't matter which you take, or how you update your weapons. It's really up to you. In fact, with the Iron Blade, let's just go with a more balanced attack with that. We'll just complete Core 1. And try to get as many material slots as you can. I think overall that will boost everything a little bit faster. So now, since we have that extra slot, we can just go through and see what we would need. I'm gonna go with ATB boost. Having this leveled up later on in the game can really come in handy, especially with bosses. There'll be these little side rooms along the way. They don't always have stuff in them, but it's always a good idea just to check, especially your first time through.
Time comes, remember, we just gotta follow the nose. What?
Stamp's nose.
We look for graffiti, then head in whichever direction its nose points. But pay attention to railway signals too. You see blue lights, you're going the right way.
Should be easy. Deal with that.
Guess it's my turn. Shit hurts. Go.
We'll say thunder.
Bring it home!
All set. Yeah. Watch yourself.
Let's do this. Don't overdo it.
Yeah! I'll fight it. Follow the blue lights and we'll reach the reactor.
We was talking about it right there. It'll either be blue or green. Mostly blue, but if you were to go back this way, usually there's a red light. I'll see if I can find a picture of Stamp. We've already seen one so far.
Ain't no help away from this.
Enough.
Run.
Get your ass out of here.
Let me.
Was never in doubt.
We'll just sit up there quick. The star pendant makes you immune to poison.
You gotta check the signals, son. The signals.
There we go, like if you were to turn around it'd be red.
Biggs is way ahead of us. Jesse was gonna back him up, so it wouldn't surprise me if he needs our help. So let's not keep him waiting.
Right.
Deal with that.
And you just hold down L1,
Gotta stay on top of this.
then you can have basically instant
I'm counting on.
Whatever.
On target.
It's on you.
My turn. No holding back.
we'll just use triple slash.
Keep it together.
About damn time.
Let me handle this.
We'll take care of the slugs.
I got this. Take the lead.
Need my help, do you? Hit my ass. Time for a serious ass whooping.
Let's use focus shot on this dog.
Give it all you got.
And
Now's our chance. Get back. That's a win.
then try to smash as many boxes as you can along the way. It's always as good just to get as many goodies as you can along the way. Especially when they're free. There we go.
There's one.
The beagle, that stamp, and his nose will point in the direction you want to go.
The hell you off to? It knows we trust.
Good thing our colleagues put up all that stamp graffiti. Without it, we'd be lost for sure.
It looks like we've explored all the rooms so far.
Ain't no walking away from this!
Use triple slash to take out the crowds.
And there you have it.
It might be a nest.
All kinds of creepy crawlies make themselves at home in the plate, then get messed up even more by the Mako.
Mako did this?
No, not Mako. Shit. What?
That black and white world of yours.
You like it, huh? You know there's room for one more.
I'll think about it.
That's disgusting!
Deal with that.
All right, watch it there. Give them hell.
All set.
Ain't got nothing on me.
I guess I should have assessed it before I killed it, but...
Right here.
If only. Take the lead.
Need my help, do you, big man? You got this.
I got this.
We'll assess these guys. Okay, so it's a creature, so you're going to want to have somebody with ice.
Ooh, gotta love it.
We gotta switch it out.
Hang back. Now's our chance.
Say your prayer. Bring it home.
That's the way to do it.
Definitely the part of the game with a bunch of spider webs and kind of icky stuff.
What is this, a science?
Then we'll have to assess the queen as well.
What now?
Oh, it just says since we've leveled up, we have another spell potency.
It's huge.
So you must be the queen, huh?
Deal with that.
Yeah, I'll
Need a light.
You got this.
All set.
Let's just, if I can just hit assess. There we go.
You're up.
Take it over.
This'll help.
Get ready. It's on you.
About damn time.
Bring it.
It looks like Tifa's been poisoned, so we'll use an antidote on her.
Give them hell.
I can still fight.
We'll use Blizzard. The queen.
It's on you.
Let's do this.
Freeze.
Guess it's groups will use triple
Don't
slash.
overdo it.
Yes, it's my turn! Give him what's coming to
Strike
him!
hard and fast. Take that. Watch yourself.
My turn. Take him down.
Let's do this! Keep pouring it on! You got this!
Let's just use the summon real quick.
We're counting on you.
I missed. Why I gotta kill all these nasty ass bugs?
Those things really creep me out.
The train's gonna get derailed by him one of these days.
Shinra should do something.
After an accident, they will.
When it's too late then.
Let's just secure everybody. Kinda glad we didn't use potion, or I didn't use potions. Is that bench being right there? But let's collect everything first and then check our equipment. We don't have a poison material, so we'll go and buy one. And like I said before in Chapter 4, the game really does kind of foreshadow a lot. So Focus Shot, we are almost proficient with it. Will increase attack power. Tifa's now fully proficient with the dive kick. And we'll do unbridled strength damage. And for this one, we'll just say balanced again, so we don't have to keep coming back to that weapon. But since Tifa got poisoned a lot more, we'll just use, say, the Star Pendant, immune to poison. Clad with the materia, there's barrier, but then if we use poison, now we'll use poison to help them with the resistance to poison. That will take care of our frontline workers, and then once we get out of all the bugs, then we will probably put barrier back on.
This isn't bad, you know.
Yeah, they really captured the essence of corporate propaganda.
Check it out. guess Shinra's doing something about those monsters after all.
Doing a half-assed job.
Hey, so how do we get such a shit detail?
Screw it. Let's just give it a quick once-over and call it a day.
Security Officer V.
How did you get in here? Here we go.
Terrorists on the train! Take the lead.
Need my help, will you?
Use focus shot again.
I'm counting on you.
And we'll just cessport.
It's on you.
Hang back.
Flamethrowers,
All right. See ya. Don't overdo it.
Guess it's my turn.
That's a win.
okay. Oh, I saw some boxes around here. Oh, here they are. I think we're good over there.
Alright, let's figure out where the hell we are.
Since that's yellow, it's kind of warning you, and red, that's kind of a dead end that way.
There's an old rail yard not far from here. What we're looking for is somewhere inside.
And that is...
A secret passageway.
We've compiled our report on Avalanche's combat capabilities and our...
Report, report, report. What good do you think a damn report will do anyone?
I don't...
Have you already forgotten the war with Wutai? An enemy spared is an enemy who will repay your kindness with blood. We must crush them thoroughly and completely, without hesitation or mercy. Shinra cannot and will not settle for anything less. Will you?
But sir...
If so, I can only assume that you and your men no longer wish to serve in your current positions. Is that correct?
We'll prepare the prototype in Section E for immediate deployment. Right now, damn it!
Another day, another victory. How do I do it?
Oh, we just came from that way. I think there should be another room up here.
Gotta love the irony of Shinra's smarmy lapdog leading the way to its master's destruction.
I think it can go a little bit up that way, but there's not much in there. Alright, so since we have the leather bracer, we'll just kind of check to see if it's good for anything. Oh, 2, so... We'll go ahead and leave the Star Bracer alone right now because I can't remember now if that has anti-poison features, but...
Intruder! Enough. Keep it together. Yeah! Not bad.
They're stamped, so... Yeah, there's not much that way, so we'll just dodge these pipes and go down here.
You really don't like Stamp, do you, Barret?
It's not that I hate him. I hate the fact that Shinra took a loyal animal like that and co-opted it for their own self-serving agenda.
Poor old Stamp. Think you're making progress, and then you hit a wall.
Knock it down.
You're starting to sound like Barret.
Never mind.
It's a good plan. Hey, hold up. This way.
Security is a lot tighter than I thought it would be.
If they want to stand between us and the rail yard, that's their choice.
I think I may have spoken too soon with the poison. Let's put barrier back in. So I think we'll get a little bit more mileage out of barrier right now than we will poison. Although poison we'll use later on in the game as well.
Get him!
Bastards aren't going to get away this time!
Since there's lots of things around it, we use barrier on both Cloud and Tifa.
Come on! Fireball!
Bring it home!
Let's go!
Let's go and start assessing more, just... so we can build more. Okay, so basically what's saying if you hit those big cannons with wind, it won't do anything. They have greater immunities to poison and sleep, but they are weak to, of course, lightning. So we'll put barrier on Tifa as well.
Need my help, do you?
Got it.
Use focus shot on this guy.
All set!
Use items. High potion on Barret.
Watch yourself!
Hang back.
I'm up for anything. This thing's done. Suck on this. Ain't no thing.
We'll use thunder on.
Sorry. No choice.
Give them hell, okay?
Gotcha.
Now
We better put barrier on Barret as well.
You need.
Bring it.
You can handle it.
let's finish! Gotcha! Here! There's no escape! There! Good luck!
Taking over.
getting through that gate. Let's take the stairs.
And since I'm running out of magic with Cloud, we'll swap healing with Revival. And it looks like Barret has 2 lightnings, so I'm going to swap the second lightning. And I'm sorry I didn't realize I did that with cleansing. So now if you want to heal, you just go to Barret. Again. Well, that's pretty good, so we'll just notch him up a little bit.
We should be reaching that secret passage real soon. I knew Plan E wouldn't fail us. Should have called it Plan Excellent. What you think, Mr. Ex-Soldier?
Biggs made the plan, right?
I provided some input.
Not too much.
What's that supposed to mean?
This place was abandoned.
Guess not.
And there's a song, so we'll buy it. I guess it's the stamp song. And all the reduced items, we'll go ahead and max it out. In addition to some of the reduced price items, like, you know, Phoenix Down, we can buy 1 for cheap, or we can buy more for full price. I think that's about all we need right now. Another lightning. Whenever you see materia just laying around, it's kind of just a subtle hint that you need to have it in your party for something coming up or for later on in the game.
Give it up! Fast horse! Surrender!
We'll say fire.
Keep it together.
All right! Watch and learn! Want some more? Give them hell!
Let's go!
My deal with that. Was never in doubt.
Yeah, sometimes your characters will twitch a little bit if they run into, like, say, some of the benches or whatever. they'll get caught in your legs, and you'll just hear it rattling around for a little bit. But nothing to really worry about too much.
Keep looking for faithful little Stan. He'll lead us to the passageway.
And I think we'll good here. Guess this is a mini boss fight coming up.
This it?
Huh?
Get back!
What
That all you got?
Someone's back.
Take your best shot, asshole!
Looks like an old model.
Going fancy.
Target the legs first.
Bastard.
What do we do?
Aim for its legs. Bring it down.
You're up.
Let me handle
Got it, pal.
I'll draw its fire. You two
Go ahead,
stay on the offensive.
Assess this guy. And it's a machine, so you try to go and use lightning as much as possible.
Take it over.
Stay away from the rails.
Let's do this.
We'll go and use barrier on Cloud.
It's on you.
You got this!
Take that! Watch yourself. I think it hates me.
Keep it together.
Guess it's my turn! Bring it home!
Let me handle
Try to stay away from the rails.
Hang back. Get ready.
Yeah, we'll give Tifa some barrier.
Don't overdo it.
Oh my! Watch and learn! I'm counting on you!
I got this. Finish it.
Aim for the generator.
Hey, see that?
That's its heart. The Mako generator.
I'm guessing we aim for that!
What are those?
More drones.
This is where I shine!
Watch yourself.
Taking over.
Fuck on this!
Back.
say, Cure Cloud.
Let's go. There's still a thing. Ha! Watch yourself.
I got it.
We'll use Focus Thrust.
Keep it together.
Not again.
I thought I was done with this shit. Bring it home.
We'll take out that other slug.
Leave it to me. Don't stop now.
Hit fire. See you soon. Don't stop till it's done.
Let's pour on the table. Get back.
That it?
Now what?
Could be a system error.
Things probably busted.
Say,
Bring it. Bring it.
Fire in one off.
get off the rails.
I think
Get away from the tracks.
pulling out all the stuff now.
We'll just use Blizzard on it.
Let's do this.
Still going.
Now what?
Destroy the pilots. That'll be
We'll go ahead and give Tifa a high potion. And
Stay away from the tracks.
go and raise Tifa.
Hit fire.
Not done yet.
We use an ether on Barret. And a high potion on Cloud. And we'll cure Cloud as well, or Tifa. try to...
This is gonna sting!
We use Tifa's limit break on the accessory just to get that. Now we can use Cloud's limit break. On the generator.
All clear.
And stay there.
Let's go.
Sure.
Aye, this way.
This won't do.
Sir, analytics reports that the feed went down after an anomaly was registered during the test.
An anomaly? Or an excuse for your failure to properly prepare the armor?
No, sir. All modules were confirmed fully operational. It's far more likely, given the circumstances, that the sensors were overloaded.
Is that so?
All the sensors in Section E are inoperable.
The President.
Yes. Yes. Everything is fine, sir. Better, even. There's been a development. Yes. Understood, sir. We know exactly where they were headed. If the armor is intact, then you'd best determine the nature of this anomaly soon. Should you fail to do so, you will deal with our intruders personally.
Yes, sir.
Don't worry. I treat my people more than fairly. So don't disappoint me.
The passage is beyond these shipping containers. Let's slip through them.
Talk about a tight squeeze.
After we get through
You
here,
okay?
Tifa got a new weapon, so we'll equip her
So,
with the...
You bump into any giant robots like that in Reactor 1?
Yeah, except the bastard looked like a scorpion. Speaking of which, what would you say that last one looked like?
Huh? Well...
Looks dead now.
Alright. So for Tifa, since she has... You know, the metal knockers are basically... these. Should have upgraded them first before switched them. Oh nice, now 3 cores. And we really want the new materia slot first. And then we'll just say we'll prioritize, put attack on these. That'll take care of the rest. And kind of look for, oh, it's the assessment area that was in there that kind of lost momentarily. It looks like everything's leveling up pretty good. We'll go and use spells.
Lo and behold. All aboard.
I don't think there's anything else around here.
Just so you know, it's not gonna get any easier.
When did it ever?
That was the end of chapter 5.
Through here and straight on to Reactor 5.
You make it sound so simple.
Only 'cause it is. That there's the reactor support pillar.
So what's the plan?
After plan E comes F, G, and then H.
Thought E was the last.
This here is Section F.
We cut through Section G and head for H.
A cargo platform in H will get us closer to the reactor. Biggs should be somewhere over there. Looks like the sun's going down on Midgar.
Right. Double time. We got a date with the reactor.
See if there's anything we can't live without. We'll go and get about 3 of these. Looks like we have most of everything else. We already have good accessories, so we don't need any more right now.
Nothing but air below us.
Shut up and move.
Just put them down, okay?
Easy for you to say.
I don't know, I think I agree with Barret. I don't like heights much either.
Section G's through here, huh?
Doesn't mean I haven't worked at heights, but I still don't like them either way.
This ought to open it. No good?
Needs power, I think.
That looks more like what we need.
Control room.
Let's check it out. Maybe no one uses that entrance.
I'm getting the feeling no one's come down here for a long time.
No plate inspectors, huh?
Doesn't look good.
Think it works?
That's just kind of a diagram of what you'll do next.
Error. Insufficient power.
Of course.
Hey guys, look at this. Instructions for dealing with a power shortage.
Kill the lights, and we free up power for the gate and other stuff.
Sun lamps. You think these are the plate suns? The closest thing we have to the real thing.
Gotta put out a sun just to open a gate, huh?
But if we go through with it, the grounders in Sector 4 will suffer.
An hour later, sun's going out for good when we blow the reactor.
That's true.
Let's go.
All these lamps. You'd think they'd be able to balance the load by now, though.
Maybe. If the maintenance guys or whoever weren't playing hooky.
The lamps are important, but when you think how much Mako it must take to keep them running...
One of the nice things is those displays are more interactive, so as you turn off more lamps or alter the game in some way, the display should update as well.
That's gotta be one. Man, look at the size of it.
That a console I see near the top of that ladder? Hey, pretty tall ladder, too.
I'll go.
Okay, we'll wait down here.
Yeah, Barret definitely doesn't like heights. When you go up these ladders, you should see the target, which is the sun lamp. There's usually either one or two treasure chests on the ends of the catwalk.
Emergency power supply confirmed. Disengaging locking mechanisms.
Okay, that's that.
Great job, Cloud.
Yeah, that's it for this one.
Next stop, Section G.
Yep, and after that, Reactor 5. Not again.
Great. I'm sure those things will welcome us just as warmly as before. So, tell you what, the rot runs deep in this damn pizza.
I tried to scan them before, but yeah, we already have them scanned.
Deal with that.
Need my help,
Shit.
You're up.
Let me in.
We'll say overpower. Have a quick look around, and this is where the interactive map can really help, because it will show you right here, this is where we need to go, and And this is the area which we've already explored and the area we came from. So if you ever get turned around, just kind of look back at it. Looks like we're going that way.
They busted?
Powered down, is my guess.
Lucky us, am I right? One less thing for us to worry about. Filling the air that we gotta breathe with their shit.
Monsters sure seem to like it. What's up with that?
It's like in the tunnels. They get twisted by the Mako, but it all goes back to Shinra.
I think kind of like in Chapter 1, and also in the railway tunnels, the green means this is the direction you want to head down. So when you see a green lighted rope on the stairs, that's the way you need to go. And red, it just means you're going back from the way from whence you came, I guess. Just kind of look around for all boxes we can smash and collect all the loot we can. I guess try to get that one materia.
You okay?
Yeah.
Ha! Going for that materia, weren't you?
So close, and yet so far. This path's no good now.
I'm sure there's another way to get there.
Nothing we can do but search.
And when we find it, we can finally snag that materia.
That's a pretty high materia, so it's actually marked on the map, so you can go back and get it once you get to the other side. And it's also kind of its own unique event in which you grab it. We're just kind of exploring all the ways we can, Wake.
They're nothing.
Compared to us, at least.
Alright, watch and learn.
All set.
We use Blizzard on them.
It's on you.
Hang back.
Use Triple Slash.
Let's switch it up.
I'm counting on you. Get your ass out of here.
He's overpowered.
It's over.
You know the best way to not get lost is to believe that you're not. Mind over matter.
Isn't that from one of Marlene's books?
Yep, one of her favorites. Loves it when I read it to her before bedtime. Doing all the voices.
Life in the Endless Maze. Am I right? I remember.
And it looks like there's not much else over here, so it's basically just go over, fight the monsters, pick up a few more items that you may have missed otherwise. And that's why when you saw another set of stairs over here, they had the green rope on it. So it's kind of a little hint. So if you want, just follow all the green rope and you can get through the game a little bit faster. But sometimes, no, really, what's the fun in that? Just try to explore everything you can first.
Hey, let's take a moment to get our bearings.
We're still in G, right?
Yeah, and to reach Mako Reactor 5, we need to go through Section H.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I didn't spot a connecting catwalk to Section H. Did you?
Well, we could always do another lap.
Go for 10, why don't you?
The only other route that I can think of would be...
Along the wall.
Up for giving it a try? It might not work out, but it's the only idea I've got.
It's not a bad one.
So we're shooting for those giant fans way over there? Okay. At least we've got a clear landmark to guide us.
Those ventilation fans?
Keeping the plate's air clean by pushing the smog into the slums. Whole system's designed to make shit roll downhill faster.
Watch and learn.
And is it Blue Goo B? So we need to scan these guys.
Need my help, do you?
Go over to Tifa. Okay, so they're weak to both lightning and wind.
Okay, let's go. Yeah.
So, since they're sleeping,
Now fly. Yeah. You're up.
Let's do this. Here it comes. It's over.
All right. Watch and learn.
Just like that, okay?
I gotcha.
we'll use some potions on. Also, you should be able to smash some boxes and regain a lot of health as well. Now, since we came from this way, we're getting turned around, so we'll just turn back around again. Now, I wonder if a forklift maker actually sponsors some of these games, because a lot of Final Fantasy games have construction equipment in. Looks like we're going the right way now. Doesn't look like there's anything over here, so go back to the catwalk.
Hey, look! I think we can climb onto that pipe.
Sure seems that way.
Damn it. I feel no fear. Yeah, no fear. No fear. No fear. No fear. Ooh, no fear. Little fear.
Once again, I agree with Barret.
Hey guys, you know, these fans are really loud and...
You chickening out?
Hell no! Well, I'm just worried that your pony ass is gonna get blown off the side and shit.
Enough! We gotta keep moving!
Okay then. Follow me. No worse than a windy day, huh?
One with a tornado warning, maybe? Don't look at the fan, whatever you do.
Right.
Hey, what's that behind the fan over there?
Isn't that...
Hey, don't be a dumbass. Tifa told you not to look at the fans.
And the second major materia that we need to pick up before we leave this area.
Made it through in one piece.
Think that took a couple years off my life. Not really. Couple seconds, maybe. 3 tops.
Section H is just up ahead. Slow and steady, guys.
And that's our objective?
The cargo platform? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the one.
Okay, right here, that's the main way out, but you have to...
This is it. The cargo platform Biggs was talking about. Let's not keep him waiting.
Error. Insufficient power.
You're kidding me.
Needs 3 lights worth, looks like.
But that's all of them, isn't it?
All or nothing.
Let's regroup here if we get lost. Remember the H1 sign.
Right.
Let's see now. Closest light ought to be...
That one.
By the light of these magnificent lamps, we shall lead our brothers and sisters of the Undercity to a brighter future.
Say what?
It's from a speech President Shinra gave, talking up the importance of the sun lamps.
Brighter future, my ass. Shinra's leading us down a one-way path to darkness and death.
Alright, this is the main gate after we shut down 2 other lamps. That will basically take you out of Chapter 5. And then this way is one of the...
Error. Insufficient power.
We need to disable a lamp first.
That's how you get to the materia behind the fan. Like it says, you're gonna have to need at least 1 more lamp. So before you head out, just make sure you always go across that way to get the materia. It doesn't look like there's anything we don't already have right now. The only way we can go is this way. Once again, if you go back the way you came, you'll see the red ropes right there. If you come up, it's the green to point you in the way that you want to go.
Y'all done shit it now.
Looks like we've already scanned everything. So it was triple slash.
Don't overdo it.
Give them hell!
As far as Tifa's abilities, Overpower is one of the ones you really want to make sure you use to level up as much as you possibly can. It's kind of the counterpart to Cloud's triple slash. It works well on a lot of enemies. So now we can move the catwalk.
Insufficient power.
Maybe if we turn off the light?
Maybe we'll do this first.
Look, there's the switch.
Let's flip it and go.
Rerouting power. Please wait.
That's one down.
Only 2 more lights to go.
Reinitializing intrusion prevention system.
Intrusion prevention?
Back online because of us.
No need to fret, y'all. A few rusty mechs ain't gonna keep us from reaching the reactor.
Just like before, there should be 1 treasure chest per lamp.
Intruders detected. Engaging countermeasures.
Mid-range turrets, huh?
Hey, Cloud! Hang back while I deal with these pests!
It's on you!
Hang back.
You'll make your eyeballs pop!
Not bad.
Just made our lives a lot harder.
We restored power to more than just security, remember?
We can move this catwalk.
If you just move it over a little bit, that's the straight shot. But like I said, if you want to explore a little bit, just pull it all the way over. Not every nook and cranny has something, but overall, if you do this, you should be able to get a lot more items that way.
Think back. Anybody see a connecting catwalk? Yeah! Lined it up perfect!
Looks like there's even green lines in the flooring, so you know you're going the right way.
Which way to the next light?
If we can't make sense of this place, we're gonna get lost.
Well, at least we know where the big-ass things are.
We're better than them.
So let's
About
prove
damn
it!
time!
I got this!
Seriously?
Well, it says this guy.
No need to...
There.
Is that all you got?
Taking over. Here we go. It's on you.
Need my help, do you?
Use thunder on the sentry guns.
This is gonna stay! Watch and learn. Yeah! Yeah! Give them hell!
All set.
You're good at this.
Told you so.
More boxes to smash. Doesn't look like there's anything over there. But here's one of our lamps.
And that makes 2 lights down.
Meaning we've only got one left.
The end's in sight, y'all.
Should be able to climb down from here.
This a hole, right?
Got the Sector 4 slums down there?
Huh? You want to check them out sometime? I can show you around.
We'll check them out now if we fall.
I guess I was wrong, there's no treasure chest up here. Yet another materia we need to get. The purple's not quite as valuable as the blue and the red, but it's pretty close.
Power's on. You think they'll miss those 3-plate suns?
I say the real sun's the only one we need. To hell with Shinner and their night lights.
Intruders detected. Engaging countermeasures.
You're up.
I got this.
We use Blizzard instead of...
Good luck.
My turn. Shit.
I'll just try to hit these
Don't
with a
overdo
little
it.
bit more.
Need my help, do you?
Yeah, that's that.
Steel skin. And then thunder.
I'm counting on you.
Overpower.
Every little bit.
Let's move, move, move!
Not so fast.
Alright, see which way we came from. Well, there's H1, so that's where the red materia is. We just came across that catwalk.
We're right back where we started. Where was that last light again?
But we could not go this way before.
Almost done. It's a shame we had to wander around so much.
Well, no stamps here to guide us. No Jesse or Wedge to back us up neither.
Yeah. Speaking of which, what should we tell Biggs? I don't want him to worry.
And it's kind of the same as before. think there's anything right here, but...
If there's no viable path, we'll just have to make one.
Run while you can.
Yeah. They look real scared.
Just fire on some of the sentry guns.
About damn time.
Take care of those guns.
Come on.
Use Blizzard.
Bring it.
Let's do it again.
I got this. Burn.
Yeah, I'll do it. Shit hurts, don't.
Use focus shot.
Back on the left. Oh, you in trouble now. Nothing's gonna stop.
You would say that.
Use an ether on Barret. Let's use some of these potions we have.
And that makes 3. Enough to finally get our cargo platform moving.
Better be.
Okay, let's head on back to the H1 sign.
I hope that Jessie's injury isn't anything serious.
The best thing you can do to speed her recovery is to kick Shinra's ass in her stead.
I know.
Then we'll just see what the new amulet will do. Not quite as good. We'll go ahead and leave all that alone for right now.
I know. And Cloud's got a cover for Wedge, too.
When do we link up with Biggs?
Soon enough, don't you worry.
He knew we might be late, so he came up with a few ways to kill time.
We ought to reach him long before he dies aboard.
is that? Oh, there we go.
We should look for the H1 sign.
Tifa's trying to tell us to not go after treasure and just speed up the game, but instead we're gonna go after treasure and slow the game just down a little bit.
Gotta make a stand.
Keep it together.
Guess it's my turn!
I'm waiting.
Bring it home!
All set. It's on you.
My turn. Going in. Brace yourself. Keep it up.
Let's do this! Here it comes! Or on the back!
There's no escape.
Hang back.
You're fine.
Give them hell!
Let's go.
Ain't done yet.
Take that. You're down. There's no escape.
Gotta love it!
Gotcha. You're up.
My turn.
Cool off. Fine.
Oh, we're done here!
So, there's the material we need.
Heads up, y'all.
Actually, that's both the materials we need. We'll get the purple one first. Now we get the blue. Alright, so we have that discovery event cleared. Now this is really where materia really becomes expensive, because the blue materia, the elemental, it has to be paired up with an elemental materia, either fire, wind, lightning, but you have to have adjoined spots. So these two spots, they're joined, and if you put in the armor, you'll gain basically partial immunity to that. But if you were to put it up here, the weapons, then First of all, you need a joining spot to get it, but then you kind of fuse that element, the materia, to your weapon. So we're going to trade barrier fire right there. For cloud. Now we can use the Buster Sword. That would give us this, but then we sacrifice kind of our MP up, and in this case it's now 2 materia slots. But it is worth it in the long run, because this is really where your weapons will get much more powerful. Let's see if we can upgrade the Buster Sword. Hopefully we can get at least one of those materia slots back. And we can get one back. We have the first core unlocked. Looks like we're gonna have to stop at that. Now our third core is unlocked again. New materia slot. Oh, connected. For this weapon, we'll just say balanced, and the game will do it for us from now on. And it'll just kind of make its best choice of what it thinks we need. So we can put that MP up back, which I think we'll do. And Tifa with the first strike. First strike's nice right now, but I think I'd rather have something else in here. Deadly Dodge is also really good for Tifa, and you'll see it that way because when you rock between the attack and the dodge, that will increase Tifa's attack patterns as well. So we'll put that on her. And once the assess goes up, I'll probably trade that out. I'll go and trade it out right now. And we'll put in Chakra, because later on in the game Chakra is really good to have. And it's one of the materials, once you level it up, what you do is you can, just as it says, get 20% of your health back. And once you level it up, it gets better and better from that point on. Just find our ladder. remember which way. Yeah, and we're going the right way. If you ever think you're getting lost, just check your map, and especially on this chapter, it's really easy to do.
And we're back at the cargo platform.
Get ready, Mako Reactor 5. We're coming.
There's one more stop we need to do, and that's for the red materia. I think we could have done this a little bit before, but...
Where could they be going? Embarking on an adventure to find some treasure?
And that is Barret's treasure song. The only time in the game in which you'll hear it. There's a couple of things up here in which you'll see.
Ventilation system service mode active. Access maintenance terminal to complete procedure.
So we'll get the Electric de Chocobo first. Looks like we have about everything else. Alright, for this next part, it's time, so you have to get in there and just destroy the enemies as fast as you can.
Does this control the fans?
If you don't do it the first time, then you can do it. Try again.
We stop it?
Switching ventilation system to maintenance mode. Please complete the maintenance access procedure within the designated time limit.
Man, what are we even doing?
Coming through. All right.
And now, get that sentry gun out of the way.
All right, watch and learn. You got this.
Go for it! It's on you.
I got it.
Chill out!
Take him down.
This is now.
Bring it!
Don't stop till it's
See you at the opening!
That it?
You have to get that, like, right now.
Access granted. Disengaging time lock.
Okay.
What? This is summoning material.
Wow.
What kind of badass will pop out of this one?
We'll see.
For that summoning materia, I've always had fun just putting it on Barret. So instead of FFVIIR, we'll say Chocobo and Moogle materia. I don't know, it's always just really fun to see. And especially with Barret, because he's so serious in the game, and it's very comical. looks like that's everything for this chapter. Another quick check to make sure we have everything. Yeah, we have the song. We have plenty of everything else. We have plenty of armor. The only thing we don't have is the bulletproof vest, hearing, and talisman, which I don't think we'll get anything out of right now. And I think we'll end the game right here. Well, not in the game, but this section of the game here, and then start up a little bit later. And you can see where we are in the Sector 4 plate. Alright, thank you, and come back and join us later.